Welcome to Crack Pack. My name is Andrew, and today we're cracking open Wilds of Eldraine. Let's get cracking. Our first card today is a human token. Then we have a Plains for our land. Next we have a Sanguine Bond for our enchanting tale, which for 3 black is an enchantment that reads, whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. This is a classic black drain effect. I am very happy to have. This is going to immediately see use in probably my... Ooh, actually, no, I don't know if it's immediately. I'm torn. As many of you know, I have multiple black decks, multiple commander decks with black in them, a few pioneer decks with black, and this is going to have to see use in only one of them. Probably the Aristocrats, like Golgari Aristocrats commander deck. I think that's where it'll be, although the Painful Draw commander deck could be fun too. Either way, both of those decks have multiple ways that I'm gaining life, so being able to turn that into life loss is going to be just so fantastic. And this is the quintessential version of like just upside, right? It's I'm gaining life, which is already upside, which is then triggering my opponent losing life. That is further upside. Where are you using Sanguine Bond right now? Do you have a deck with it? Do you have a deck that you're like, I am waiting to find one to put it in? Or buy one and put it in? What's the deck you're most excited to see Sanguine Bond in? Next we have Fawn's Bane Troll, which for 2 black-green is a 4/4 creature that reads, when Fawn's Bane Troll enters the battlefield, create a monster roll token attached to it, which gives it +1/+1 and trample. Then you can pay 1 and sacrifice an aura attached to Fawn's Bane Troll to make it fight target creature you don't control. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. You can only activate that as a sorcery. Alright, so... For 4 mana, you effectively get a 5/5 with trample that you can then pay 1 and bring this down to a 4/4 to make it fight something. It's not great in my opinion. I mean, sure, getting a 5/5 with trample for 4 mana is good, but the other ability just doesn't feel great unless you're able to find ways to attach more auras to this, right? So sticking within the set, if you use this and then throw a wicked roll on it, or throw a royal roll on it after, sure, then this is probably okay, but still you're throwing so many resources in just to make that second ability worthwhile. I mean, sure, I guess if you build around it, right? If Fawn's Bane Troll is your build around creature, and you're just looking for multiple ways to throw extra auras on it to then sacrifice and make this fight something, then okay, but a 4/4 for fighting isn't going to be that great. It's going to help clear out some of the like chump blockers and the little weenies, but if it comes in with trample, why are you even bothering getting rid of them since you're just going to stomp over them anyway? I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I think that it's a lot of hoops to jump through for it to be able to consistently do that and feel good. What about you? Do you agree, or do you have lines of play that you really like with Fawn's Bane Troll that really make it shine? Let me know in the comments below. Next we have Callous Sellsword. The Priestess Takes Flight. Taken by Nightmares. Minstrosity. Charmed Clothier. Troublemaker Oof. Unruly Catapult, Return from the Wilds, Voracious Vermin, Water Wings, Sweet Tooth Witch, and Diminisher Witch to round out the pack. Now for today's Pack 1 Pick 1. Is going to be Sanguine Bond. It's hard to argue against a way to just drain your opponent for gaining life. Right? This is going to do really well in any enchantment deck, especially like the Orzhov Aristocrat enchantments. It'll also do really well in food, though. This is secretly, but not so secretly, a food card, since all you have to do is start sacrificing your food for life to be draining your opponent very quickly. If you are able to throw down 3 or 4 food tokens in a turn and then crack even a couple of them, you are very scary to your opponent when you have Sanguine Bond out. And that's exactly the line of play I would want with this. I'd grab Sanguine Bond and then I would start looking for every food generator I can find and not worry about any of the extra payoffs. I would just be looking for ways to create lots of food every turn and have mana to crack them. Now that is my pick 1. There are other really good cards in this pack, so if you have a different pick 1 than me, let me know in the comments below. But that's all for today, so thank you for cracking along with me. Be sure to check back tomorrow to crack open another pack.